Alright, so Chapter 4, Part 2. I don't like this chapter so much because it's really darkly lit. I can't see most of the environments. I hate darkly lit scenes. Alright, so what am I trying to do now?
Seems simple enough. The only way to drag Elaine into court is to get this voodoo summons into her hands.
I see. We need Elaine to testify.
Hey, Krebs.
What do you want?
You're not upset about the trial, are you?
Why would I possibly be upset by the fact that I hideously disfigured myself in a quest for long-delayed vengeance, only to have it cruelly snatched away at the last moment?
Tell me, did it hurt
Did what hurt?
when you fell out of pirate heaven?
No, but this will.
Stay away from Guybrush, you sea hog!
What the heck? Ladies, there's plenty of Guybrush to go around. What the heck is going on?
Looks like Elaine and Morgan have made a dog's...
What? That mess? Oh, pshaw, my boy. That's just the typical aftermath of our weekly ladies' night buffet.
Yikes. Hey, darling,
What?
would you mind taking this?
Only if you don't mind taking this?
No.
Morgan, what do you think you're doing?
Don't ask me. Ask your crazy wife. I'm gonna run you through, you high seas hussy.
God.
Elaine, you should know that Morgan and I spent a few nights together inside of a manatee.
Inside of a what? You're a dog, Guybrush Threepwood.
I mean, you refused to go with me. You wanted to stay with the Chucks, so
Hey, Morgan, I think you're losing your edge.
I'll show you an edge. Whoa!
Wow, Morgan, you're pretty handy with a sword.
Is that so? What else is she handy with?
Can't you two just work it out over a nice groggatini?
V. Guybrush Threepwood is buying me a drink? Over your dead body, trollop. Who are you calling trollop, Schooner Mom?
Oh boy. Ladies, please, there's plenty of Guybrush Threepwood to go around.
that's what I said.
Well, that won't be when I'm done with ya. Get over yourself, Threepwood.
Yikes.
Alright.
Okay, I'm gonna go think of something clever.
Yeah.
Okay,
Stop!
I'll be
TFT... What? TTFN.
yeah.
Ta-ta for now? Who says TTFN?
I wonder what happened to Murray.
Occupied.
Sorry.
Still.
A bartender's recipe for a Scab Island Sling. Seems pretty simple. Yikes.
Would you mind steering clear of the dartboard? Now,
barely see anything. Can I turn the brightness up? Alright, just to make do.
Hey, WP. Looks like late.
Picked up a little too much for my taste. These sheep,
Would you mind?
not on your life. I need to get in a week's worth of practice before tomorrow night's tournament. And who knows how long those
Archie,
aliens
I'd like
will
to order
stay
a
out
drink.
of my way. What'll it be?
How about some more?
Sorry.
Can you make one of these Fat Island fuzzy nostrils?
Aye, aye.
While you're making that, I'll just...
Order up. One Fat Island fuzzy nostril. Heavy on the fuzz.
That was absurdly fast.
Arr! Libations! Ah, gimme.
Yikes!
Get out of the way, you blithering hunk of man!
I won't be able to get any closer to the dartboard with those hell kittens in the way. Yikes!
Ah. So I gotta get the darts somehow. Where's my drink? Didn't get my drink. I think I drunk it.
Ew. What was that? Ew.
There's something on the ground. How do I pick it up? No. How do I pick this off by... Oh, there it is.
Hey, what's this piece of paper stuff? It's a recipe for a drink called a Tri-Island Tuna Colada. Looks complicated.
Alright, let's try that one. Where's the sugar? I can barely see it. Okay, it's probably not important.
Hey, Krebs.
What do you?
What you gonna do with all that gold?
All what gold?
All that gold inside your chest.
Stay away from God!
Yikes!
Alright. Now, given the complicated drink. Can't even get to the bar. How do I get to the bar? There we go. Tuna colada. Alright.
Can you make one of these?
A Tri-Island Tuna Colada? Arr, that takes me back. I haven't made one of these since I was a bosun under Captain Bow.
But can you make one? I'm really in the mood.
Aye, but it'll take some doing to scrounge up the ingredients.
Take your time. The judge mixes a mean drink, but he's a horrible shot. The Judge
What am I trying to do here? There's no darts.
Judge mixes a mean drink.
Maybe put something on the board?
I don't want to dig my hook.
What is it I want to do with this? I don't think I want the darts. There's something else I'm supposed to do with this.
I'll just put this here for safekeeping.
Done.
Oh.
One Tri-Island Tuna Colada. Now
I need to get it into
$2.
Elaine's hand.
Arr! Ah, gimme.
Yikes!
Get out of the way, you blithering hunk of man meat!
I won't be able to get any closer to the dartboard with those hell kittens in the way.
Now, I need Elaine to grab it somehow.
Okay, this is really flattering.
I'll be calm when the flay's been
Elaine, Tucklebear, Morgan's all bark and no bite.
You want bite? You got it! And I'll throw in the bark for free! Huh? Good for nothing words getting in the way of my killing.
There we go then.
You are formally summoned to appear before the court of Judge Grindstump in the case of the people of Flotsam versus Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pirate. TM.
Phew. Now I know who wears the daddy pants in the relationship. You stay away from my boy's pants, or I'll hang you from my Jolly Roger, you Jezebel! And you, don't think you can totter around with some tart and not get a fistful of what? She's a catch.
And conveniently not a rotten double-crosser.
I told you I had a job to do.
Sure,
Yeah.
just doing your job. Tell me, aside from all the silver, how are the benefits?
Guybrush.
Do you get health care for the repetitive stress injuries caused by all the backstabbing and cutting off people's hands?
I said I was sorry.
Sorry? I can't
And then
pick
you
my
did it
left nostril
again.
without risking a lobotomy.
What if
What if nothing? Goodbye, Morgan. I've got a wife to cure and an island to save. Mrs. Threepwood.
No sympathy from me.
Please tell the court how this horrible pox is all LeChuck's fault.
LeChuck? That stick in the mud wouldn't know a good pox if it kicked him in the fundament. Heck,
What is a
there wouldn't
fundament?
even be a pox if you'd gone through with the voodoo lady's recipe properly. But no, you had to
Oh,
wave
no.
that root beer bottle
She's a
around
liability.
Like some sort of
We need her to
concrete
hold
hero.
the sponge.
Oh, look at me! I be Guybrush Threepwood, mighty pirate. Next thing I know, you're trying to replace root beer with root grog and bam, pox all over the place. Not that I'm complaining, Roger.
Okay. I
Make it fast!
Your Honor, Buccaneers of Flotsam, you all believe that I, Guybrush Threepwood, Mighty Pirate, have brought this horrible pox to your shores.
Off with it!
Run him off the
Feed it to
plank.
the jungle beast!
What if I were to tell you that I could tame this unruly witness, prove my good intentions, and begin the process of curing you all of this hideous voodoo pox, all in one fell swoop?
I don't know.
Feed it to
Maybe.
the jungle beast!
Your Honor, I object. Defense is grasping at sponge-shaped straws here.
Denied! But get on with it, Captain. The hangman gets overtime if we keep him up after midnight.
With pleasure, Your Honor. Wenches and pirates, I give you Exhibit S, the wonder of La Esponja Grande.
I thought it'd be bigger.
Now behold, as a simple exfoliating motion of La Esponja Grande washes away the pox, restoring my wife to her usual, mostly pleasant demeanor. Sugar cakes?
Off with it, head!
Get that piece of seaweed off me, you deep-sea doily diver!
Does the defense have any
Huh?
other pointless arguments it would like to make?
This is sort of all I got.
Then, by the power vested in me by the
Someone swapped the sponge.
Pirates of Flotsam Island, I summarily sentence you to be hanged by your pox-spreading neck until you are right there.
What?
Woof.
What is the meaning of this? My name is LeChuck, and I can tell you exactly what Guybrush did.
Chuck, I thought he was a ghost.
I heard he was a zombie.
Don't listen to him.
You see, Your Honor, the pox is all my fault.
Listen to him.
For decades, I dabbled in the dark forces of voodoo, clamoring for power. I hungered for it. I yearned for it. I pillaged, plundered, and killed for it.
I can attest to all of this.
And it was my accumulated voodoo that infected you all. Dark, evil voodoo that was explosively released when I was once again defeated by the perpetually heroic Guybrush Threepwood.
He's not kidding. I've killed him like 5 times.
So you see, Guybrush Threepwood is not the source of this pox. I am, and I hereby throw myself upon the mercy of this court, or lack thereof.
Off with your head!
But wait, there's more. It turns out I had an unknown silent power urging me down those darkened voodoo corridors. A power far more insidious than I could ever hope to be. I submit to the court this journal, property of the... Quiet up there! The Voodoo Lady.
Ooh, that creepy lady who lives in the shack?
What the what?
In these pages, you will find detailed plans laid out by the Voodoo Lady over the course of many years to manipulate my never-ending rise to power, my hunger for voodoo, my seemingly endless cycle of ironically comical death and disturbing resurrection, my obsession with the darling Elaine. It's all because of her.
Off with her head!
Into the jungle beast!
Get into the jungle beast.
Can't be true. Can it?
I hereby call for the release of Guybrush Threepwood and the immediate imprisonment of LeChuck and the Voodoo Lady! To the brig with both of them!
I bet it up to me eye patch with all this land-loving lollygagging. I'm off to plunder me some treasure.
Don't worry about me, my friend. Go cure your wife.
But why doesn't the cure work?
Well, I'm finally free, but now my pox-crazed wife is nowhere to be found. A mad scientist is hunting her for who knows what reason, and the legendary voodoo sponge that was supposed to cure her has turned out to be useless. Under normal circumstances, I'd ask the voodoo lady for help, but she's sitting in the jail cell next to my archenemy, who may or may not be my best friend, after it's been revealed that she's been the secret power behind most of my travails over most of my life as a pirate. Maybe I should have been a beekeeper like my Uncle Sid. LeChuck!
Guybrush!
I risked life, limb, and manatee to get La Esponja Grande, and it's a puny, worthless lump.
What?
Soak up the gargantuan wonder that is La Esponja Grande.
That is La Esponja Grande? But wasn't it supposed to hold infinite amounts of voodoo?
Oh,
No,
maybe it's
what
only
a crock.
holding a small amount
The
of voodoo.
size of the sponge is meaningless. It is what you do with it that matters.
Oh, yeah?
Well,
you fight like a...
God.
The sponge is still small.
Most unfortunate.
Can't believe the voodoo lady has been pulling your ghostly slash
Wow,
demonic strings all
this
these
is a
years.
big revelation.
Came as a shock to me as well. But her diary spells it all out. You, me, Elaine, we're all part of the Voodoo Lady's malevolent plans.
Wow.
Malevolence is in the eye of the beholder, Guybrush Threepwood. I know this is difficult to understand, but things are not as they seem.
No, things seem remarkably convoluted, which is what I've come to expect from you.
I've always had your best interests at heart.
Well, what about my interests? Without your meddling, I could have lived a normal, happy pirate's life.
Ha! The destiny of LeChuck has never been normal.
How about the mountain of ice on the roller coaster of the dam? She was behind that?
Especially that.
I would have bet my good hand I'd never say this, but thank you
For what? I've caused you nothing but despair.
for taking the fall back there, and for exposing the voodoo lady. I don't know what to make of any of it, but now I can focus on saving Elaine and dealing with the pox.
It is the very least I could do. But be careful, Guybrush.
I'm always...
This from the guy who proposed to his wife with a cursed engagement ring you stole from my hold?
Is that a dig? Is the evil demon... This is weird. Where have you been?
Well, after leaving Spinner Cay, Elaine and I set out to finish releasing all those monkeys I'd captured. After we were finished releasing the last of them,
That's my girl.
needless to say, I took my own vessel and headed after her. But in the middle of the night, my ship was sunk by...
You know, it's amazing how easily man-eating
Knowing I needed to get here more than ever, I lashed together a few bits of cannibal leftovers and warthog sinew to build a makeshift raft.
Oh no!
So I swam. I swam as fast as I could for...
Huh?
And arrived just in time to save me from the gap. Have you seen Elaine?
No, not since...
She's been doing a lot of... Kudos to your swim.
I was fueled by the fire of our budding friendship.
Aww.
Sit tight, buddy. Once I say...
Don't worry about...
Hey, you!
Hello, Treepwood.
You sent me on a wild albatross chase for La Esponja Grande and promised me it would cure the pox. But after fending off sexually ambiguous merpeople, a giant manatee, and your crazy ex-boyfriend, what do I get for my trouble? This sorry excuse for a kitchen sponge.
La Sponja.
Ah, I noticed you strategically left out the Grande from this worthless piece of junk. Once it cured my piddly leftover pox, it didn't have enough mojo left to cure Elaine.
It's not worthless. It is merely young. It must be brought to maturity in order to reach its voodoo-absorbing potential.
It's...
What to
Who
maturity?
wrote these
How
subtitles?
am I
They can't
supposed to
spell.
do that? Give it a talk about the sponge birds and sponge bees?
Like all infants, La Esponja needs nourishment. It must be fed 6 special voodoo courses to bring it to adult size.
What sort of meal is that?
A feast for the senses. The menu, Treepwood. Take it, and serve the sponge a meal unlike any other.
And then?
It will grow.
Hey, neat. There's a map of the Flotsam Jungle on the cover. No more listening to bees and birds and boars for this mighty pirate.
To embiggen the smallest beastie. Embiggen? They just used that word that the Simpsons invented. Nice reference there. What's this? Put on a napkin that's a sight.
Well, that's odd. It's like a whole new map now.
This is origami. Oh wow, this is the first time I've seen some sort of origami used in a puzzle game. That's quite cool.
Stan!
Threepwood! No hard feelings over all those various civil and criminal charges?
Water under the bridge.
Great.
A bridge with a fast-talking shyster slash... What kind of souvenirs could you possibly...
Oh, ye of little faith! Feast your eyes on...
What's this?
That's a little decorative pin I've whipped up.
Trial of the Century 2. Electric Voodoo Loop.
We're still working on a title.
What's that one?
That's our cursed cutlass of Kaflu LeChuck doll. Press the button for its special transforming glow.
It's a little bright.
Yeah, we're still working out a few kinks.
That'll be useful.
What's that?
It's my entrancing voodoo lady dashboard good luck charm.
Ugh, disturbing.
Can I have the doll?
Say no. Give up my...
Huh?
Without my jacket, my salesman mojo would whip...
So that... Have you seen my wife?
Have I? That crazy sea devil hit me up for one of my patented and perfectly passable porcelain power pirate treasure maps before hightailing it for the jungle. If we're lucky, that thing will keep her going around in circles for weeks.
Oh. Okay, we have to go to the jungle then.
Have the Voodoo Lady and LeChuck been put on trial yet?
Have they? It's the trial of the...
Wait, I thought I was the trial.
Yesterday's news.
Still trying to...
Nah, I sold all that junk to that Doro sap. I moved on to the next trial.
Yipes! Hey, WP. I told you.
Well, bully for you! Meanwhile, we're still all poxed. There's a creepy voodoo priestess in my...
Looks...
I'm thinking about canceling it in favor of something a wee bit safe.
Barkeep?
What a...
How about another one of those...
Coming right... Here you go!
I'm not giving away the key to...
I didn't read the other side of this.
I better fold this up before I put it...
Huh. Right.
Ouch!
Wait, what? Shocking. Alright, so that has something to do with that.
Ouch!
So the door is shocking. I don't know. Right. This is bright.
Look out!
No.
No.
Great.
Besides,
Can I go?
court is adjourned.
What was that? Something sure shoved a short sword up his aft sail. Say there, unbiased citizen.
What do you want?
Have you?
Does she have red hair, green eyes, and a mole?
Yes.
Nope. Haven't seen her.
Are you as scandalized as?
I'm just glad that scum-sucking LeChuck and that scum-sucking voodoo lit.
Gee, you suck a lip. See ya.
Barely see.
What the? Morgan! What happened?
Went to get your hand.
You didn't have to do that.
Had to pay you back for all the trouble. Found Jacques. He told me.
What?
He told me.
What? What did the monkey tell you?
God. No blood on the sword.
Singe.
Damn.
Singe will pay for this.
That's quite a dark turn.
It's broken. This must have been broken in the fight between Morgan and Singe. I hope the Vole escaped.
Guybrush seems pretty serious now.
Lepidoptera flotzimus accelerus. Like many of its more common cousins, the sharp-toothed Flotsam Island moth has a penchant for noshing on articles of clothing. Where Flotzimus accelerus differs is in the pain of its bites, which can be quite annoying, and the rapidity of its meals. A swarm of flotsam moths can strip a man down to his undergarments in mere seconds, assuming the notoriously finicky moths approve of his wardrobe, of course.
Hang on, hang on.
I could try to mix up those chemicals, but I'd probably just...
Can't see anything. Oh, that's how you do
a
it.
7-year correspondence course in mad sciencing before... Vampiridae flotzimus sucrosus, the flotsam jungle firefly, are a common sight in flotsam. Although possessing no natural enemies, the Flotzimus sucrosus has a notorious sweet tooth, drawing it inexorably to bodies of sugar water.
These creatures have something to do with something.
Vampiridae, although possessing no...
So let's read this. Fireflies are attracted to sugar water. And this one. It's attracted
Lepidoptera
to...
flotzimus accelerus. Like
clothes.
where a swarm of flotsam moths can strip a man down to his underground.
If they're good clothes. So, can I get... Oh, the jacket.
It looks like Desinge is using my hand to make something called the Jus de Vie. The Vacalian wind control device? What is that creep doing with it now?
What?
Did Desinge murder you too? It's locked. It's locked.
It's flimsily locked. Why does that work?
Oh no. This is where the Marquis keeps all the severed limbs of the pirates he's operated on. Hey, you never know when a sack of severed legs is gonna come in handy. Or footy, as the case may be. Sorry.
Okay.
It's a sack full of severed legs. Ugh.
Can I put the lamp in there for no real reason? Okay, fine. So I have legs. They must really smell. That's not a fridge.
I'm not going back. What kind of a madman keeps a perfect...
Where did Jacques go?
I hope Miss Pretty Whiskers appreciate... Hi there, Double... See ya.
Well, let's see if he says anything
Hi
about
there,
my
Double
wife.
Bag. Have you seen my wife?
I tore through here like a cat out.
Can't even see my ship.
Morgan left Mr. Winslow circling the island.
Can I get there? Don't think so. Alright then, I guess we go to the jungle. All these places are closed now. The wind control device. I can actually go there. Singe might be there.
That's weird. This whole idol is under one of Crimp Digit's unbreakable glass bottles.
We need the thing that breaks bottles.
It looks like
Maybe.
the old Vacalian wind control device has been set to suck again. But what's that tubing around its fingers all about? Looks like someone's been messing with the Vacalian wind control device. And by someone, I mean the Marquis de Singe. And by the Marquis de Singe, I mean the incredible pain in my fundament.
Okay, how do we do this? even looking at here? So where am I? Here? Oh. We do that. It changes the jungle. Now what? I'm gonna go up. That brings us to the bench. Now we go right, then right.
I wonder who put this idol under glass, and why?
And now if we go down, if we go up, what happens? Hang on. If we go up, we go to a dead end of some sort.
Maybe I should look at that menu again for clues about the sixth sense. That's weird. Trail didn't go anywhere. Maybe I should look at that menu again for clues about the sixth sense.
What about the sixth sense? When your meal is finished, let out a cheer. Belch so loud that all can hear. Is that relevant now? I don't know. So we go down.
I wonder who put this idol under glass, and why?
And now go up. And that's how I get to all the idols.
I wonder who put this idol under glass.
Not much I can do with that though. Let's go to the voodoo lady's house. So I'm gonna go up.
18, 19,
Oh.
20, and X marks the... When I get me hands on that plaid-coated scallywag, I'm gonna rip off his waving arms and beat him to a briny pulp with them. What are you looking at?
The secret to eternal life. Le spectre de Grand César!
Doesn't look like Elaine's in any immediate danger. Hopefully she won't commit any unforgivable atrocities before I finish enlarging my pox-curing sponge.
Lace bait with tracking elements. Only the beast left a path as bright as Flotsam's beautiful jungle fireflies. So I gotta get him, the beast, to eat the fireflies. That's what they're kind of saying. And then he got eaten. Okay, so I'm gonna go up. Then right. Then up.
What in the name of Bluebeard's hair dye?
Hey, no poaching. I have called dibs.
I think I may be lost. Shouldn't there be a creepy voodoo shack right about there?
There was, until they came to arrest that pox-spreading voodoo lady.
What happened?
First came the flames. Poor Senor Nipperkin went up like St. Elmo's fire. Then she emerged from the conflagration, mumbling ancient curses with every regal step. I never forget the baleful stare she fixed me with as she was led away. A look condemning me to a lifetime of suffering, shame, and regret.
Spooky.
And if that wasn't bad enough, I haven't found one bit of cool voodoo stuff in the wreckage. Come on!
Mob justice can be so unfair. What a shame. That rug really tied the shack together. Even when it's burned to the ground, the voodoo lady's shack is still creepy. Oh, looks like the light of the shack's embers has attracted a swarm of jungle moths. That probably explains what happened to the voodoo lady's rug.
Fireflies are attracted to sugar water or something like that. Severed legs?
I don't think. Nope.
It's so dark, I can't see anything. Alright, so is this where I get moths?
I'd better keep away from them or they'll strip me naked faster than you can say MA rating.
I don't know. See. I had a look at that. So let's go left and up. Then up.
The tide must be high. I can almost reach down and touch the well water. A wet severed leg. Guess that's one item off my Christmas list.
Okay, why did I do that?
A wet severed leg. Guess that's one item off my Christmas list.
Okay.
I've already got 3 wet legs in my pants. I'd rather not add another one.
3 wet legs. Alright.
Now that I know a little bit more about the Vacalians, it appears that we're nearing the end of the Year of the Fish, and
So we're at the calendar. I'll go up.
I wonder who put this idol.
And then we're back here. Okay, so I know I've traversed the jungle. Now, if I rearrange this, like that. Does that do anything?
I better fold this up before I put.
I think there's no reason to have it any other way than this. That connects everything. Now, what else do we want to do? Put on a napkin that's a sight. Garish cloth grotesquely bright. Ah, so we've got the... This is probably the wet leg, I don't know. To find the sixth sense, use your map. Find the sixth sense, use your map.
I better fold this up.
I've visited all these places. Feast for the senses. Let's find the sixth sense. I think it must be something to do with the totems, I don't know.
I don't want to dig my hook. I wonder what keeps this thing lit.
Let's go back to the glass blower then. Okay, so...
Hello there, uninformed.
What do you want?
Why did someone... See ya.
We need his thing for breaking the glass.
Ow.
I don't think there's any reason to use that molten glass anymore.
La Sponja Grande is only good for soaking up. Hear ye, hear ye. Now that the vile but nevertheless innocent Guybrush Threepwood has been cleared of all charges, the trials of the seemingly... Hey, I've got a complaint. Darn. So, Miss Spooky Pants gave me this menu which will supposedly put more...
Excellent!
You want to put some of your newfound deductive reasoning to the test?
I'd give my beard to be able to help you. What?
Explains why after all these years you still allowed me to get within a nautical mile of you with a bottle of voodoo root beer. Got me.
I'm a...
Sit tight.
Don't worry.
Hey, you! Again!
Hello?
Your hut is nothing more than a smoldering pile of rubble.
Yes, a destruction of...
But you had so much neat stuff. The chest of foreshadowing, your creepy rug, all those skulls, that mysterious...
The objects of utmost importance were taken.
Where?
You have the knowledge of its whereabouts with you right now. You must know how, not where, to look.
Couldn't you just tell me directly?
I would, but the walls have ears.
Eyes. They have eyes. About this feast for the senses,
What would you like to know?
the first course in the feast for the senses, the napkin. What's up with that?
The table must be set with an eye-catching napkin to entice the sponge's hunger.
Ah. I think it must be Stan's jacket.
The antipasta? Explain.
With the table set, a powerful aroma must encourage the appetite to grow.
I think my nose has been in shock since traversing the inside of a manatee.
I'm sure you will find something.
Can you give me any more
I can't say what exactly would be appropriate for the Feast of the Senses. Fetid sweetmeats, perhaps. Dry egg.
appetizing. Can you tell me about the palate cleanser?
Before the main course, the palate must be scalded clean by a powerful taste.
Ooh, like grog?
No, not at all like grog.
It says here that course 4, the main course, is the sixth sense. That doesn't even make sense.
Ah, but it does. For where the other 5 senses are limited to the finite experiences of the present.
The future? How do I...
You already hold the answer to that question.
This sixth sense business...
You must find something that will allow the sponge to sense the future. As I said, you already possess the key to finding it.
Yes.
What about the dessert? This is one hungry...
Ah, what is your favorite tip?
We're running out before the check arrives?
No, it is the pleasurable shock of something different.
Ah. It says the feast for the senses...
Do not worry about this. If you provide La Esponja the first 5 courses...
Ah, my favorite type of responsibility. So the sponge need...
Yeah.
All right. You've been lying.
My ways are my own, Guybrush, but
You're lying right now. All this time, I thought LeChuck was an inhuman monster.
did I? Or was I merely playing my...
Stop trying to confuse me.
This is no game.
I met Coronel.
My beloved. How was he?
Mad. Bipolar. Life ruined.
I never meant to cause him harm.
Sure you didn't. Come on, it...
Coronado was never touched by my voodoo.
I'm not sure we're talking about the same thing. Have you seen Elaine? Of course, even if you have.
So whether I have or have...
Well, if you do, tell LeChuck and then... So, when I was with Dakava, you might...
Ah, you are no doubt alluding to your brief possession.
Ha! How did it feel to be the manipulate...
It was curiously liberating.
You're weird. Try not to get executed.
As you would...
Alright. Let's try and get Stan's jacket.
Stan,
Guy,
sure you don't want to sell me your pupil-defying...
this jacket stays with Stan until it literally falls off my back, Threepwood.
Literally falls off the back.
How are sales going now?
Great! People can't get enough of the Voodoo Lady's murky moral ambiguity, mysterious la 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 voodoo charms. And as for LeChuck, well, let's just say the Lady Pirates love...
So, what kind of case are you...
Oh, I'm not prosecuting them.
What?
Why do I do anything, Threepwood? Funny thing, though, she only let me take the case if I defend LeChuck.
Funny like a peg leg. Can I take...
Keep your...
What's happening?
Months...
Say no.
It's glowing now. And it stopped.
What do you think of this lamp now, Stan?
It'd be a great little souvenir if Krebs' case was still going on, Threepwood, but now it's nothing.
I don't think they'd... Nah. I'm not giving...
I don't know.
La Esponja Grande won't work on anyone. I have no desire whatsoever. Once I get La Esponja Grande working... Filthy flying fecal flingers. I don't... Guess they decided to put the rug inside after it was clean. Whoa. Just what I always wanted. An ant-infested sack of sugar. I wonder what happened.
I've got sugar.
Looks like Elaine and Morgan have...
What? That mess?
Yikes. That doesn't need to be illuminated. Nah.
It's actually open now.
How about a towel, sir?
Thanks. Ooh, really needed that.
Oh, I thought he gave me a towel. That would have been the napkin. So, no.
Are you pirate enough to take the Fugu Jalokia challenge?
Jalokia challenge.
Fugu Jalokia. Seems pretty harmless.
Pepper.
Fugu Jalokia.
Some sort of chili.
Hey, WP. Tell me about this Fugu...
Ah, a connoisseur.
Yes?
Then you surely have heard of the Fugu Jalokia, the hottest pepper in this world or the next.
Oh, that Fugu Jalokia.
I acquired that specimen of the Fugu pepper many years ago from a three-legged bandit named Ort, winning it from him when I was able to place me tongue on the pepper for 10 entire seconds.
How eccentric.
Since that tongue-destroying day, I vowed to pass on the pepper to the first pirate who can successfully put his tongue on the Fugu Jalokia for 11 seconds.
Okay, Pepper, prepare to meet your master. Okay, mental note. The Fugu Jalokia is hot to the touch, too. That might be a good way to pick up a pepper, but its case is closed. Hey, WP. I'd like...
I thought you looked like...
Whoopee!
Whenever...
Okay, so I can pick it up with my hook, but then what?
Ah, now that's using your mighty pirate brain, Threepwood. Ouch.
Static charged carpet. I don't know.
Ow! Ooh. Ooh. Tingly. Ouch!
Alright, so... I don't know. Try sugar water? So put sugar in the well? So... we go... left, up.
Jungle fireflies, nature's little spotlights. Those fireflies are so pretty, and all... The fireflies are attracted to the sugar water on the leg. Fascinating. And just a little nauseating.
Okay. Sugar dip severed leg. What do we do with that?
That doesn't need to be a...
We need the beast to eat the leg. So where do we put the leg for him to have it? On this altar? What was it? Someone said something about putting meat on the altar and then the next day it's gone.
I don't know about mythical jungle beasts, but I always prefer my ritual sacrifices to be slathered in sugar water. Uh-oh.
Where are they going? They're going left.
At last, I've lost that she-devil.
Ouch, that's gotta hurt. Serves him right, though. Still, I'd better finish feeding the sponge before Elaine hurts someone I actually care about.
Ah, they're going this way.
Looks like someone's been messing with...
Wait. We're going to the right.
The mighty pirate hunter tracks his prey via his distinctive firefly-attracting spoor. That's the legendary jungle beast of Flotsam Island? That poor little flesh-eating stink bomb looks like he's in a world of pain. Oh, look at that. The poor hideous flesh-eating plant has a smelly, rotting lion's paw caught in its teeth. Thorns. Hold still, little buddy. I'll get that
Hang on.
nasty old hunk meat out for...
The beast has a lion's paw stuck in his tooth. Oh, that's quite clever.
Come on, plant. Fork over that paw.
Use the
I'll
hook.
never get my hands on that super stinky paw while that... What the... It's empty.
We lost the legs.
Nope. That doesn't need to be a...
I want to use the
Come on,
hook,
plant.
not the hand.
Never
Why
get
is he
my
using his
hands on that
hands?
super stinky paw while that mouth is snapping at me.
What am I trying to do?
Those jaws will snap me in twain if I get too close. Or maybe even thwain.
I need to...
on. I'll never get my...
We need to keep the mouth busy? Feed him something else? I don't know.
What a shame. That rug really... Even when it's burned to the ground, the voodoo... That doesn't need to be... Nah. Nope. Nah. I'd better keep away from them, or they'll strip me naked faster than...
Moths will take the jacket from Stan, but I need Stan to be here. Or I need to bring the moths to him.
Whoa! Uh-oh. Looks like these finicky moths won't eat a jacket that's encrusted with bacon grease, fish water, and manatee guts. Lucky me.
So I need to bring those to Stan.
Even when it's burned to the...
I like these puzzles, they're quite smart actually. They're less nonsensical than some of the previous games. And they always give you the right kinds of hints. Like leaving that rug lying there to indicate that they won't finish eating the clothing. They'll just partially eat it.
Alright, little fellas, check out these high-def duds. Well, that's just great. The lamp's dead. Well, at least Stan's sign is keeping the moths from returning to the jungle. Stan!
Now we need
Can
him
I take
to
another
turn
look at
the
your little lady in the
doll
jungle
on.
blue gauze? What's that one?
That's our cursed cup.
It's a little bright.
Yeah, we're still Hey now, what's this? A fuzzy flying fan club? Ah! Hey, knock it off, you nutty nibblers! That hurts! Sweet fancy Moses! Ow! Ouch! Well, that was one heck of an experience, eh, Threepwood? It's a good thing old Stan always... Say, that's not a bad idea. Stan... No time to chat, Threepwood.
Sweet. Even though it's been reduced to rags, Stan's jacket is still a sight to make eyes sore.
So I have a napkin.
I don't think the garish remnants of Stan's...
Mm-hmm. Put on a napkin. That's a sight. Garish cloth, grotesquely bright. Put it on where? What?
You know, when I dreamed of becoming a mighty pirate, I never imagined that one day I'd be tying eye-popping napkins around the non-existent necks of mystical... It's all dressed up then.
Okay. So we've done step 1. Antipasta jungle meat gives off a smell like stinky feet. We need the lion's paw? And that one's probably the chili. So maybe a drink. Maybe there's a drink that will seal my tongue and stop me from being burned by the chili.
Hey, WP. Morgan Le Fay's been murdered by...
Oh my, that is troubling.
Aren't you gonna...
Oh, I'm sorry, lad, but I preside over a pirate court, meting out justice exclusively for pirate-on-pirate crimes.
I didn't mention the scientist. How did he know that?
I think there may be a court in the lower mandibles that handles such affairs, along...
Barkeep?
What'll it...
How about another one of the...
Here you go!
Does that protect me?
Hey, W... Bark...
Sorry.
One...
Coming!
Bracing.
No.
Bark...
Let's try
How
the
about another
fuzzy
one of those
nostril.
Fat Island fuzzy nostrils.
Maybe that ruins my
Here you
taste.
go!
Hey, WP.
Back. Have at it!
Put some sugar on it.
Uh-uh.
Give it to the sponge.
I think I need to do the first 2 courses of the feast before tackling the 3rd course.
Ooh. So that's a suggestion. Okay, fine. So we don't need to worry about that right now. Antipasta jungle meat gives us a smell like stinky feet. We need the lion's paw. So we need to distract... I don't know. Let's go back to the Singer's house.
Ouch! Ah, Spongia Grande. Look, shot!
Hello.
You corrupted LeChuck and sent him out to torment.
I don't require your...
So I found the jungle beast. What do I do about it? Who was it that told me about the jungle beast? This guy over here.
Hi there, double. Guess what? I found the jungle beast. Turns out.
Sure. Who ever heard of a vegetarian plant?
Have you?
I took.
See ya.
Okay, he doesn't care. Let's check Singer's house.
What the? What happened to Morgan's body? Refreshing. This must have been broken in the fight between Morgan and DeSint. Auto trepanation helmet. Ow! What? My thumb!
Well, that lets me get the chili, I think.
Captain! God, no way am I picking up that pepper with... Let's see if I've built up a tolerance.
Oh, the tongue wore off.
Apparently...
Can I move? Okay. Ask him to open the jar again.
Hey, WP. Let's try and...
Are you?
Set me up. Ouch!
It's so hard to find your way around in this darkness. Alright, so... Not see the floor. There you go. So what did the other ones do?
Ow! What the...
Weird.
I'm blind! Ugh.
Okay.
Ow! Whoa! Help?
It might be red herrings. I think it's only the tongue which is useful. Where's useful pointy things? I can't see. Useful pointy things. Where is that?
That's really wedged in there.
What is? I can't even see anything there.
I'd pull it out, but it's caked in all sorts of ichor. I don't want to dig my...
Useful pointy things.
Darn, no more bananas.
Alright, let's go do the tongue thing.
Ow! What? My thumb!
Hey, move, will you?
Well, bust my balustrades. Well done, Captain Threepwood. You've conquered the Fugu Jalokia and have won.
A clean living and a healthy Probably got permanent glossal damage, but it was totally worth it to get...
So I'm guessing I can't give it to... No.
I think I need to do the first 2 courses.
So how am I gonna get that monkey's paw?
Hey, Krebs.
What?
About your
You don't? How could you forget how you sank me marlin hunting shipper?
Unless I've taken too many blows to the head.
Well, you may not remember Bosun Catherine C. Krebs, but
Wait, did you say Guybrush Q3?
aye, and a Fowler.
But it's the wrong name.
What?
Yeah, your vendetta must be with the other Guybrush Threepwood. I should have realized. You're not still upset about the whole hideously scarring your leg in a bid to... Hey, Krebs, now that your case has been dismissed, care to...
Was that a pickup line?
I don't know. My Latin's a little rusty. Bye. I don't think... Guess they decided to put... Ouch!
Right. I don't know. Can we use the chili on the... Just need to get back to the calendar. So we go left, up, up.
Those fireflies are so pretty. The mighty pirate hunt.
Give him a chili.
Something that tasty should be fed to something or someone.
Stinky rotten lamb. Oh.
Nah. That's a good idea, but I better get the lion's paw out of its mouth first. I'd hate to lose the sponge inside its rapacious gullet.
Why did my legs just disappear? That's annoying.
That doesn't need to be illuminated.
Yeah, but make him think it's a leg so that he'll eat it.
That doesn't need to be. That's weird.
So if I do that, it actually changes part.
I wonder who.
Oh, you can actually do different combinations. So what happens if I now go down?
That's weird.
Got it. Oh, that is clever. Alright, so first we go to this red idol. So from here we go up. Now we change the map while we're here. And now go left. That was a really good puzzle.
It's the mysterious chest of foreshadowing from the Voodoo Lady's shack. Who knows what sort of useful voodoo bric-a-brac lurk in its locked timbers? Even more importantly, how am I going to unlock it to find out?
Same way I always unlock chests in this game, with my hook.
Let's see, what do I have now that I didn't have the last time I tried to open this chest? Ow! Stupid hook! Oh, it can't be that easy. The Voodoo Lady's tarot cards? That's it? I bent the fabric of reality for a stupid fortune teller's trick? Okay, that's a pretty good trick. It's been done.
Okay. No. Now what?
Looks like there's a few cards missing, but I'm sure there's enough precognitive mojo in these babies to count as a Sixth Sense course. I think I need to do the first...
Yeah, but okay. So, I'm stuck on the beast. Where did Morgan's body go? Let's ask the glass blower if he knows anything.
Say there, Refreshing.
What does that mean? So Morgan's gone.
That doesn't look good. I'm not risking this valuable clue on some half-baked combination scheme. It looks like Desinge is using my hand to make something called the Jus de Vie. Did Desinge murder... Ow!
What if I put the
What the...
lamp leg on the altar? And these pointy things, can I... Wait, maybe I want more meat. Go back into that dead corpse room.
I'm not going...
No, okay. Okay, let's try putting the lamp on the...
Now that the lamp's dead, it's nothing but a big tacky paperweight.
paperweight. Did we check the beach?
I can't pick up Hot Man.
Alright, back to the jungle. Let's try the... let's show her the tarot cards, see if she says anything.
I haven't been properly trained to give...
No. Okay.
We've replaced our usual fleshy sacrifice with a clever simulacrum. Let's see if the jungle gods notice.
Oh.
That's weird. Those fireflies are so... The mighty pirate hunter. That poor little flesh-eating stink bomb looks like he's in a world of pain. I don't think that needs its...
Oh.
Something that tasty should be fed to something or someone.
Why can't I use the hook?
Come on, plant. Fork over that paw. I'll never get my hands on that super stinky paw while that mouth is snapping at me.
Nope, out of ideas.
Looks like someone's been messing with the Vacalian wind control device. I wonder who put this idol under glass. What a shame. That rug really tied the Even when it's burned to the ground, the voodoo lady
So I no longer have the lamp. Don't think I need it. Let's go bring it back to the glass guy. I don't know.
Nice to see that nothing's altered. Something that tasty. Nope.
Is there any place I should visit here? No, I've been everywhere.
That doesn't need to be a... Why did...
Okay.
Morgan left Mr. Winslow circling the island, just outside the reach of Flotsam's wind. I hope Miss Pretty Whiskers like... Hi there! See ya!
Peace.
Nah.
Out of ideas, I don't know.
What kind of a man?
Does this thing still have relevance?
La Spongia Grande is... It's broken.
Let's have a look at this. So that, we need the pour. That, probably the chili. That, give the tarot cards. That's something to do with the statically charged rug. That one probably resolve itself once we've done the first 5.
I better fold this up. Nope.
I'm completely out of ideas. Do these do anything useful? So this burns your tongue. This makes you small. This one makes you blind. This one turns everything upside down. I don't know. But they're all temporary.
Ow! Ah! I'm blind! Ew.
I think it's just for fun.
I'm afraid I'm used. I'm afraid.
Here, tell.
Don't.
Hey, you!
Hello.
About what would you... The antipasta?
With the table set,
I think my nose has been in shock.
I'm sure you will.
Yeah, okay.
Stan,
Guyver.
I don't...
Give up my jacket.
Huh?
Without my jacket, my salesman mojo would whip.
So... Can I take... How are the pins?
How's this? Try.
It's...
Say no more.
Nothing there.
Once I get... Ladies' night. Well, that's a welcome change of... Now that the lamp's dead, it's nothing but a big tacky paperweight. Hey, Crap.
What? A-
Looks like Elaine and Morgan have made...
What? That man?
Yikes. Ah, this... Now that I spent... Are you... Hey, WP.
Sorry.
Art.
What?
How about...
Come on. Here you go.
I can't think of anything.
Ouch!
Mouth.
When I was a younger and then they started pooping. That doesn't need to... I don't think they'd...
Mm.
No.
Nothing I have can be used on the beast. I might have to look up a hint. I don't see anything working. Been everywhere. Don't think there's anything else in the jungle. I visited all these places. What about this spot? Did I visit that place again? Alright, let's just look up a hint. This is... nothing. I'm drawing a blank. Alright. So I'm looking at the hints. Yeah, okay, I got this far. I used the fireflies. Yeah, I did all that. That's all quite complicated, and I managed to do it without hints. But... I can't restrain this thing, but perhaps we could do some propping. Propping? Use the leg lamp on the beast. Then use the hook. What? I tried that. Nothing happened. I definitely tried that, using the leg lamp on the beast. Keep losing my way. I want to go left and up. No way, if this works now, I'm calling shenanigans. I tried every item, well not every item, but I tried all the items which possibly could have been of use.
The mighty pirate. Here, boy.
What?
Ooh, that looks uncomfortable.
I
But at least
definitely
he's not
tried
stabbing
that.
at me anymore.
Or was it that I tried the lamp directly on the paw? I had to use it on the beast. Oh, that's a stupid distinction, if that is
Don't
the
worry,
case.
you freakish little abomination. Dr. Guybrush will make it all better. Gotcha. You. That is by far the foulest thing I've ever smelled in all my years of pirating. And that's coming...
Keeping the lamp, am I? Okay.
Come on, little sponge. Eat the nice smelly and that's a good...
Give him the chili.
The good thing the sponge doesn't have a tongue, or I'd be dunking it in the ocean right about now.
And the tarot cards.
Hopefully these flakes of the future will give La Esponja a sixth sense that'll help keep...
Now what?
I wonder if La Esponja Grande can sense the...
Your meal finished. So I've done... Oh, I need to
I
electrocute
better
him.
fold this...
So just use it like that.
La Esponja Grande is only good for... Stop doing that! tingly.
Okay.
Ah, so... Now all I've got to do is find a big belchy sound, and La Esponja Grande will be as good as grown.
The belchy sound. Want a drink?
Hey, WP.
Fuzzy nostril? Okay, try each of the drinks. No.
Hey, W. Bart,
Sling?
how about a...
Here you go.
Nothing's making him belch.
Hey,
Grog.
WP. One... Ah, bracing.
No. Let out a cheer or belch so loud that all can hear.
I better fold this up. Hemlock ought to be... Ouch! Alright, Senor Esponja Not So Grande. That's 5 senses down and 1 to go. Now, where can I find a really big sound for an after-dinner belch? Well, there's only one thing on Flotsam Island.
Elle will forever, elle immortalité.
And with
Comprenez moi. Elle I will forever, elle immortalité.
Face me like a man, you snuff-sniffing land licker!
You heard the lady Desinge.
Guybrush, get out of here and find your own treasure! This one's mine!
Ah, the happy Threepwood Pirate Clan. Whatever shall I do now? Oh, I know.
Oh, clam dip.
I can't believe I ever married a dullard like you.
You know, once I cure you of the pox that's making you say all these mean things, you're gonna owe me a lot of smoochies.
I wouldn't smooch you with his lips, cabin boy.
I hate to break up this portrait of domestic bliss, but I've got some last-minute adjustments to make to my machinery before preparing the charming Madame Threepwood for her journey into scientific history.
Don't worry, Buttercup. Once I get La Esponja Grande into that noisy doohickey, our troubles will be over.
Yes, well, please try to keep it down, no?
At least I hope so. What's that?
That is a bucket of water.
What the heck is that thing?
This is my Apsichronoton, which I can use to remotely manipulate the Vicalian's wind control device without all that tedious muck.
Can't say as I blame you. All that running and...
What's this? An airborne porifera?
Hey, give that back!
And risk tainting my moment of triumph with your tedious voodoo.
Moment of triumph?
Oui, using my Apsichronoton, I have discovered the unique harmonic frequency that allows me to pulverize matter into a fine powder and spread it across the seas. Observe!
It's me, Guybrush Threepwood, Whitey Pirate. It's me! First of all, thanks. That thing was really starting to scrape my scab. Second, you're crazy if you think you're gonna get me in there. Okay, crazier.
You? I don't want you. It's your wife's molecules I need to smear across the seas.
I'd like to see you try, you wuss.
Why her?
Because of her pox, you dolt! She's got the same unique strain of the pox that you once had. The same one that was flowing through your amazing hand. The same one that I've distilled into my amazing jus de vie!
Lefty!
Unfortunately, a single hand can only provide enough of the sweetwood strain to produce a few meager grams of my jus de vie. Even if I were to drain your beloved to the bone, I would only gain a few piddling firkins of the juice.
Give you some piddling firkins?
No, if I want a perpetual strain of the jus de vie, every pirate in the world must be exposed to the Sweetwood strain. Now, Madame Sweetwood, if you'll hold still for a moment, I'll try to make this as painless as possible.
How nice. But I won't.
Behold the power of the jus de vie!
The Singe is gonna use that contraption. Hey, Decrin!
What?
Taste the adventure!
Hmm?
Oh, what the heck?
Okay.
Sweet.
Shine.
I wonder why they're called fireflies anyway. That doesn't need to... Hey, Vu!
What now? What in the world? Oh, shoot!
Okay, now he has fireflies. What now?
That doesn't need to be... I assume that these idols under glass are...
Using a complex series of powerful unbreakable vacuum tubes and my own incredible machinery, I've centralized the control of the Vekelian...
Hey, Elaine! My hand is Desinge's only source of jus de vie.
What do you think I've been trying?
While you're flailing away at Desinge, do you...
The only place this sword is going is through this.
Hang it...
Less talking.
Hey,
What?
Once you're done pulverizing my wife, any chance I could get my hand... Nothing personal, honey. It's just that you look kind of done for, and it...
I'll show you who's done for.
What now? My turbine! No! Shoot! Oh, get away from me,
Okay,
you nasty little
that's
pest.
happening. I didn't predict that was gonna happen, I just did random stuff.
Without my hand to supply him with more jus de vie, all those wounds you've been inflicting are starting to catch up with him.
Ugh. Oh, get back here, you naughty little hand! Aha! I have you now, my pretty.
Nice one, hand.
Alright.
Care to help me with these locks? I guess that was a little too much to ask. At least I've got the sponge back, though. I don't think that's opening up without one of those seahorse key things. Whoa! Now that's an Esponja Grande. But how will I use it to cure... Oh, right, the wind!
Well, that's bright. Oh, wow.
Hold on!
Guybrush?
Elaine, are you all right?
I think so. But how did I get here, and why does my mouth taste like coleslaw?
It's a long story. I'll tell you all about it once we figure out how to get out of these stupid clamshells.
Leave everything to me, my friends.
LeChuck, my new best pal. How'd you get out of jail?
Oh, the guard was more than happy to release me once I convinced him that it was the only way to win Elaine's hand in unholy matrimony.
Wait, unholy what?
Unholy this!
Guybrush!
Elaine?
Guybrush!
What?
LeChuck! Ah, this name shouting is jolly good fun.
Is that you, Mother? I washed my hands.
I knew it all along. With or without all that voodoo, you're still nothing but an evil sack of scum.
Correction, my sweet. I'm an evil sack of scum who's about to plunder the grandest treasure in all creation. But I'd be willing to share my booty if you catch me drift.
What?
Oh, come now, my love. You can't deny what we've shared these past few weeks. The chummy camaraderie, the kind words, the stolen glances. I know you've developed feelings for me. Join me as my demon bride, and together we'll lay a bloody siege to the very heart of voodoo itself.
Go to hell, LeChuck.
Well, you can't say I didn't try. Looks like we'll be doing this with all that voodoo.
Why did he free us then?
Elaine? You know me a favor?
Ah, that be the stuff.
Anything.
Kick his two-faced butt for me.
From Melee to Monkey and all the islands in between.
Oh no.
Aren't you dead yet? I've got wedding plans to make.
Is he actually gonna die? Am I gonna play the remaining chapter as Elaine?
Out of respect for the newly deceased, I feel I should point out that you wave your sword like a dairy farmer.
How appropriate. You fight like a pox-infected undead cow.
Whoa. That was... Did Guybrush really die? Goodness. I can't tell if he's going to come back to life or whether he's actually properly dead. I have a feeling he might be dead. And we're going to play the last chapter as Elaine. That's actually pretty cool, if that's the case. Alternatively, there's the Juste whatever that brings people back to life, but I think that's not... It's not possible to make that anymore now that we've ruined the Marquis' plans, so... Well, did he need to make it? He needed the voodoo, but that's all in LeChuck now. No, I genuinely don't know how this is going to turn out. Alright. Well, let's let the credits roll and then... Next time it'll be chapter 5. Alright. So everyone's cured of the pox. I can't decide whether Guybrush is actually dead or not. I think he actually is. I'm gonna go with that. So I will return for chapter 5 in 2 days' time, I guess. It's a shame I had to use a hint, but I definitely tried using the leg on the beast, or at least I intended to, so I did think of that, but somehow I just didn't do it right. Who, me? Right. That's it then. End of chapter 4.